Hello YouTube! Today in the Naughty Librarian, I'm doing a little birthday book haul. It was recently my birthday, and what do you get a bookworm for their birthday? The answer is books. So I figured I'm just gonna show you all the books I got for my birthday. Some of the stuff I got was like, I feel like it's a sign because I put it on my Amazon wish list, I don't know. I'm gonna put it on there, and if it happens to come to me, then I'll read it. If it doesn't, then I won't. So some of the books were coming to me from that list. So anyway, with fate and my birthday combined, let's do this book haul. To start things off, I got a copy of Wild Rain by Beverly Jenkins. I love it. This is the sequel to Rebel, which came out all the way back in 2019. I really liked Rebel. I thought it was very good. And I don't know if these characters are related, and they probably are related to Rebel, but I'm not sure how. And this was sent to me by a subscriber. They didn't put their name on the little tag though, but thank you so much. This is Spring and Garrett. Spring, she's a woman who, made her own way in life. She was kicked out of the house when she was young, so she's like, fine. And she's in Montana, and she has a ranch she's running, and running it well. So she's like, I am doing just fine. Then you have Garrett coming along. He is a reporter. He's there to interview her brother, who's a doctor. And then he meets Spring, and he's just like, this lady's crazy. She's wearing pants. And he kind of gets into it. So I'm assuming it's a cowgirl romance, which I'm intrigued by. And also there's gonna be a peril probably in drama because there's shadows from her past that come back. So it's a cowgirl story with a shadowy past. Love it. So yes, I'm excited for this one. It's probably gonna be really good. I also got a copy of The Republic of Thieves by Scott Lynch. This is the third book in the Lies of Laukhuf series. And here's the thing. Lies of Laukhuf is the one book I definitely want to reread. And I haven't done it because I rarely, if ever, reread books. But I do want to reread that one because I got the second book for Christmas and now I have the third book. So I feel like fate just doubled down right now. Now I have all three books. I have to go reread Lies of Laukhuf and then read the rest of it. I feel like at this point I have to. So I can't really say what's going on up to this point in the series because I've only read book one years ago. It's following a young guy named Laukhuf. He is a thief, a scoundrel, a gentleman thief, so to speak, and a con man, and it's kind of a crime caper with magic and is a heist story, so it's got all that stuff going on. Gentleman thief, criminal guy, his adventures throughout three books, and there's magic and stuff, and honestly this cover is really cool. I just need to read it. I mean, they're so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna read it. It's gonna happen. It'll be one of my rereads. I never reread things, but it's gonna happen. I also got a copy of Big Bad Wolf by Suleikha Snyder. This has been on my Amazon wish list for a minute. And I just it's, you know what? It's werewolves. I don't need to really know a lot more than that. However, the werewolf related content in this book is also the mafia. So it's the werewolf mafia. Yes. So this guy Joe, he's a werewolf. He takes out all the mobsters responsible for his foster brother's death. He's like, vengeance is mine. And then uh-oh, I killed a bunch of mobsters. People aren't happy about that. So he's got a target on his back. And in comes, sexy psychologist Neha. And then they have to team up because I'm assuming there's a hit gone wrong and she has to team up with him and do werewolf stuff. And I'm into it. So yeah, it's a werewolf paranormal mafia story. Man, I haven't really seen a werewolf mafia crossover before, so I am very intrigued by this. I also got a copy of A Curious Beginning by Deanna Raybourn. This is the book one of the Veronica Speedwell mystery series. Now, I keep hearing about this series and everyone says it's really good. So Veronica, she's a cool lady in Victorian era. She her spinster aunt just passed away, so she really has nothing holding her back. She's like, well, I'm going on adventures, and I'm gonna take some lovers and live my life, and she's having a good time. Uh-oh, someone tries to kidnap her, and she gets away because a German baron helps her. Already, I am so into the drama of this. So German Baron guy, he's like, hey, stay over here at this house with my guy Stoker. You'll be safe. I'll figure out what's happening. She's like, okay. Uh-oh. German Baron guy's dead. So it's her and this other guy Stoker, and they're like, we gotta figure out what's going on because some shit's going down. And then mystery and probably romance ensue and adventure. And I keep hearing about this series all the time, like I mentioned before. I just want to read it. It intrigues me enough that I'm very fascinated by it. Another book I feel like fate has brought me is The Girl in the Tower by Katherine Arden. I just recently read The Bear and the Nightingale, and in my review video, I mentioned that I don't know if I'm going to continue on with the series. Like, I'm intrigued by the rest of the series, but I wasn't going out of my way for it. So I put book 2 on my wish list. I was like, if it comes to me, I'll know it's meant to be. And wouldn't you know, like a week after I put it on there, it came to me. So I feel like fate has decided again. So this is kind of continuing on the first book. We're following Vasilisa. She is a young woman who has some witch blood in her ancestry, and she has some magical abilities. Like, she can see like little forest sprites and creatures and stuff, and she communicates with them. And like she can talk to animals. She's just full on like Russian Snow Whiting it up. And then you have the King of Winter, Morozko. He's like a demon King of Winter, and he likes her a lot. And they're probably gonna team up on some stuff. But now, you know, she's left home. She's in Moscow, probably solving crimes and doing magic stuff. And I have heard that the series does get better and better. A lot of my subscribers have left me comments saying that. So now the book is in my hand. I have no excuse not to read it. It's gonna happen. I also got a copy of Defy the Fates by Claudia Gray, and this is a series. Oh man, I read the first 2 books so long ago, and I just never got to the 3rd book. I don't know why. I really enjoyed the first 2 books of the series. Like the first book of the series, Defy the Stars, and then it's Defy the Worlds, and this Defy the Fates. They're all defying things in these series. And the first book I got randomly at like a book festival. The author was there, so I just bought it. And I was like, oh, this is really good. I like it. And then I read book 2 as soon as I had it. And then there was like a big gap in between 2 and 3. And then I just forgot to read it. And I had it in my wish list, and now it's here in my hands. But it's been so long since I read the other 2 books. Like, I'm happy to have it because now I have the complete series. But it's just like, I don't know when I'm going to finish this series. I should. I liked the series quite a bit, and I don't know why. I just haven't read the last book. So, I mean, I have it. Maybe it'll happen still. So, from memory, because this has been a few years ago, this story is about, there's this android robot guy named Abel, and he's been locked in a spaceship, and then finally someone stumbles upon this spaceship in a debris field, and her name is Noemi, and she finds him, and then they're kind of stuck together, and then and she's human, and she's part of like this planet called Genesis, who's at war with other planets, and then they team up, and they kind of have love feelings, and I mean, he's anatomically correct, but and things go from there. And then book 2, oh boy, book 2 just ripped my heart out. It was just sad. Oh, it hurt. Like, they killed off some characters. It had a big cliffhanger-y ending, and I was like, oh my word. So yeah, I kind of do remember enough about the series to get back into this one. I can probably pick it up. Like, I'm actually impressing myself with how much I remember. The last book I got for my birthday is Big Macs in Burgundy, Wine Pairings for the Real World. And this is by Vanessa Price and Adam Laukhuf. And yeah, this is kind of just like a jokey kind of book gift thing, but I love wine. And you know what? I don't eat Big Macs and I'm a vegetarian, but I like Taco Bell. Like, there's probably Taco Bell in this book. It's kind of cool because it's all different kinds of like normal everyday foods that you would eat. Like right here they have chocolate chip pancakes and like what they would pair a wine with it with. So that'd be sparkling Shiraz if you're interested. And they have all different kinds of stuff like white cheddar popcorn and white Burgundy wine. Like, I love it. I love it. Oreos and cream sherry, McNuggets. They have like everything in here, like anything you could want to eat that's like normal foods, what you would pair it with. So they probably have like Cheetos in here. What pairs well with Cheetos? I probably a Riesling. I don't know, but I have this whole book. So it's really fascinating for me to see like real world pairings for wines and just learn about some more wines, because I mean, I drink a fair amount of wine, but I'm not an expert by any means. I just know what I like and what I don't like. So this is fascinating. I am really excited. This is just going to be a cool little reference book I can look up stuff in. Like what goes with like Spanish tapas, what goes with Chinese food. I love it. Oh my goodness, they put in a bunch of TV shows too. Sorry, I keep looking through this book and they have all these like TV shows and what goes with it the best. Like they have wine pairings for TV shows, like for Netflix. I love. Okay, so yes, this book is actually really, really cool. I like it a lot. All right, so that does it for this video. Overall, I got like a lot of really cool stuff for my birthday, a lot of stuff for my Amazon wish list, and a lot of things. Fate is just decided because I put them on the list. I'm like, you know what? If they come to me, it's meant to be. If they don't, it's okay. And then wouldn't you know, I got a whole bunch of them came to me. So fate has decided. Let me know in the comments down below. What's an odd wine pairing you like? I don't know why this works for me. It probably doesn't actually go together, but like there's this one type of barbecue potato chip and they only sell it in the Midwest in America, and I order them special off the internet because I love them, and they're called Grippos. So any of you Midwesterners, you might know about Grippos, and they're the best, and they're really spicy, and they're like barbecue. So I like to drink like a Toscana with it. I don't know if it matches, but like I like it because it's kind of like a bitter and a spicy together, and it works. I don't know. What kind of things do you like to drink wine with? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, and if you want to see more videos, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.